Hello friends. Today I'm here to explain more about the type of charging which I explained in the previous lecture. That was purely theoretical. But this time I want to show you some practical, like how we can implement the direct debit charging. Okay, so if I move to the last slide where I covered the IEC type of charging, which is IEC, right? Immediate event charging. Okay, so this was the flow. If you can see, so this was the user, okay, which is requesting for a service one time, and this is the charging trigger function, okay, on the operator side, which will trigger the OCS for deducting the balance from the subscriber in one shot. And if it is successful, then service triggering element will give the service to the user directly or indirectly, okay. And here the GY direct debiting will take place. I show you the TCP dump also, but today I'll demonstrate with one practical example. Okay. So just before starting that practical example, I will tell you that you can refer this document RFC 4006, page number 41, where one-time event has been described. So here the description, you can read it out, but the call flow is mentioned here that there will be the service element, okay, CC charging client and AAA server and the CC server. Okay, so this is the same diagram which I explained you also in the last lecture. Okay, so if you see this line, the one-time event can be used when the credit control client wants to know the cost of the service event or to check the account balance without any credit reservation. It can also be used for refunding services unit on the user's account or for the direct debiting without any credit reservation. So you can see all of the scenarios are covered. Means if means the service elements wants to inquire about the current balance of subscriber, then also we can use IEC, the one-time event. If we want to give the refund also, we can use it. If we want direct debit without any reservation, then also we can use it. Okay, so let's take an example. I'll start from here. So this is the high level architecture diagram to demonstrate you that you guys might have seen missed call alert services. So missed call alert services in most of the operators are the subscription based services. Means if you have subscribed to the missed call alerts, then only you will be receiving the SMS whenever you are out of coverage area or your phone is switched off and somebody is trying to call you. So here is an example where there is a user A, okay, and user A is trying to call through network to user B, which is currently offline or maybe out of coverage area. So who will receive the missed call alert? The user B, okay, who will, when once user B will switch on his phone, his or her phone, then he or she will receive the missed call alert like this. This is the mobile, okay. So now how this is about the end-to-end scenario, but how this charging takes place, this is a trick. So in my example, I'm showing you a vendor who has placed their missed call alert server in the network of the operator, so that an operator can charge the end user, which is here the B, for the missed call alert services. Now, who is having the subscription information? There might be possible that OCS is having subscription information, or MCA is having the subscription information, or there is a partial distribution of the subscription tariff between OCS as well as MCA server. However, in this particular example, I have shown that MCA server is having the subscription information. So you can see here that this is the B number subscription status. How I have created this table is, let's say this is the B number, and there might be different scenarios with respect to which B's charging will happen. So first scenario will be event based. Okay guys, so I will tell you about what are these three types. First, event based, subscription based, and not subscribed. So not subscribed, you can easily understand that this user has not subscribed to this service. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, so these are the three possible condition. Either subscriber B number will be having this status with respect to the subscription, or this, or this. Okay, so three scenarios will be there. So let's talk about the first scenario. Okay, yeah, sorry. Sorry guys. So before moving to the scenarios, I will tell you what is event-based charging. So in let's say in an example where missed call alert service is pay as you go, means based on the number of missed call alert SMSs, every SMS will be charged to you. So for example, this is the SMS came to the user when A is trying to call. So user will be charged, let's say, 1 rupee for this particular SMS. Similarly, let's say in a day, if he was switch off, he or she was switch off, and almost like 20 people called and 20 missed call notification will be there for this B user separately. And for every SMS, he or she will be charged 1 rupee. So total 20 rupees will be charged, but that will be in different shots. Okay, for each notification there will be a separate charging request. Okay, that I will explain for sure. So let's focus on the event basis. Event based means pay as you go plan. So as per the pay as you go plan, B number, if subscribed to this MCA service, missed call alert service, then he will be charged for each and every SMS separately, which is of course not very good plan, because when you it's just like a la carte package. So in a la carte, if you buy 4 items to eat or to shop, then you will be charged separately. But in subscription based services, it's like for a whole month quota. So if the user has subscribed to subscription based services of missed call alert, there will be a one cumulative charge which will be charged once in a month. Okay, or you can say in a quarter or in a year's paid. It's totally depend upon the operator who is implementing this subscription. Okay, so maybe he's taken 15 days subscription for let's say 10 rupees, and he'll receive on whatever SMS will come, he will receive it, whether it is 10, 15 or unlimited. Okay, so this is the best plan. Okay, so but I'll tell you later on what is the complexity in implemented subscription based and event based. And third option is not subscribed. So in not subscribed also there is a relevance why I put this particular case where user is not subscribed to event based, nor he is subscribed to subscription based services, but he is not subscribed to any of the services. In that case also there is a possibility where MCA server can send the promo notification to B saying that, dear B customer, you have a missed call from XXXX number, the masked numbers. If you want to view it, you can subscribe to our services. For an example, you can subscribe to our pay as you go plan, which is event based, and you will be charged 1 rupee per SMS for every missed call alert SMS. You can also subscribe to subscription based services wherein blah blah charges will be there, and it will be a one-time charge, it will be renewal, you can stop the renewal, start the renewal, any kind of promotions they can give. Okay, so you can understand now what is the relevance of even the not subscribed thing. Okay, now let's come to the high level flow. What happens when A tries to call B and B is not available or switch off or out of coverage area? What happens is the network triggers this particular information to MCA server. Now MCA server will get to know that yes, B number was switched off and there is a need to send MCA notification, means a missed call alert notification based on the subscribed plan of the B number. Now, let's say, for example, subscriber B has subscribed to the event-based services. So, event-based services means each SMS will be charged 1 rupee. So, in that case, MCA server will first deduct the 1 rupee from OCS with the diameter GY request, which was the IEC request, as I told you, immediate event charging. So immediately MCA server will create a session with OCS, ask for money, and OCS will give the money. If successful, then MCA will send the SMPP notification to SMSC, and SMSC will deliver the notification to B saying that, dear customer, you have a missed call from A number, which is so and so 1 2 3 4 5 number. Okay, like this. Now so this is a pay as you go plan. So until the validity of this plan, user will keep receiving the SMS for missed call alert, and for each message he will be charged 1 rupee per SMS. Got it? I hope this example is clear. If not, you can put your comments. I can give you a better idea. Okay, since we are falling short of time, I will keep going to the next thing. Okay, so now subscription based services. Here, as I told you, that it's a plan where let's say this B has subscribed to with 20 rupees per month service, okay, and it's a renewal services, means every month this pack will be renewed. So B is marked here as yes, that it has subscribed to subscription based services. In that case, what happens is, for the very first time when B subscribed to this particular recurring service, or you know a bundle package, then that time, forget about this below scenario. So I'm telling about any self-care channel, maybe USSD, maybe mobile app or website, or going to the visiting the customer care shop. Okay, B said that, dear sir, means dear executive, I want to subscribe to this particular service. Okay, so what are the best plans? So let's say the customer care told that, sir, we have a plan for you, 20 rupees for whole month. Okay, you will receive unlimited number of SMS for missed call alert services. Okay, so B agreed to to this service, and MCA that time will deduct the cumulative charge from OCS with IEC, immediate event charging. Okay, and from there itself, when A is trying to call B, or any other number is trying to call B, then MCA server as is will receive these details from the network, and MCA will check the subscription plan. Since the subscriber is on subscription based plans, then no need of further sending diameter request for charging per SMS, because SMS all are free, because he subscribed to a subscription based plan. In that case, it will send the request to SMSC and keep sending the SMSs every time until the subscription is not expired or fully consumed. Okay, because there might be some subscription where I'm saying that, okay, I will give you 100 MCA SMS for 20 rupees in a month. So 100 is a quota which is maybe stored on the MCA server or maybe on the OCS. As I told, it depends upon the how operator has decided to go with. But such kind of, for these are actually VAS services. So for VAS services, generally we are not having such kind of complicated plans. It's very simple that if you are subscribed, all SMS are free for you. Okay, now this is how the scenario is. I think we covered event based and subscription based, and for the not subscribed, I already explained you. This is used for promoting your services, VAS services. So if in this case also, A will try calling B will inform via network, means network will inform to MCA server. Now it's up to MCA server if they want to push a advertisement notification masking the A party number, so that if B is curious to subscribe to any of the plans, he can subscribe the plan, and this way it will increase the revenue of the operator. Okay, more and more subscribers will be knowing that there is a missed call services, but I am not able to see the number. So yes, I'm interested in subscribing to the services. So this is how I explained you a very short topic, which is a type of charging and is an event charging, immediate charging. We also call it as a direct debit charging. Okay, so let me see if I have, yeah. So this is a sample credit control request which comes to the OCS, means this particular part. MCA is sending to OCS to deduct the charge. Okay, now this is an event-based service, if I'm not wrong. Let me see. So again, this is a diameter request 272 credit control application GY. Okay, this is the service context. Service context is very important here. My friends, I have masked it because of some copyright issue might be. So you can see that it's IEC version 2.0 at the rate some operator.com or something. It's up to the operator what they want to put in the service context. Okay, this service context actually helps in knowing the services. Means what are services, guys? I think you all knows that now that services are like voice, SMS, MMS, GPRS. Just like that, these kind of services are called as content services. Means I am purchasing a content. Is either it is a missed call alert content, it is a Android app which I want to subscribe on monthly basis or one time basis. It's something, some poster I am buying online. So whatever it is. Okay, so service context denotes that, okay, this kind of service is a content based services. So we can have a email ID kind of format for service context ID. Or any other format as per the 3GPP specifications of this diameter based protocol GY. Okay, now authentication ID, again diameter credit control application. Origin host is the DBill 2. Here it is written because for the operator where I have taken this example, this is DBill was the node of MCA server. Okay, you can just imagine that MCA server product name is DBill, and it was actually from Comviva. So Comviva was having this DBill services. So DBill, we just named it at DBill for some identification purpose. So origin realm also same. Okay, now credit control request number, then service identifier. Yeah, service identifier is very important. Means on the service context ID, there is a service identifier which will tell us that this particular request is for missed call alert services. Because might be possible that dbill server is along with MCA services, it is hosting some other vast services also. Maybe some Wheel of Fortune services, some rummy gaming services, some gaming add-on services, or some lucky draw services. So to identify MCA as a service, we have took this service identifier and we have put the value as 209. So 2059 uniquely identifies that this particular charging request, which is coming for content, the 209 indicates that it is for missed call alert services. Okay. Now this is the subscription ID timestamp. You all know subscription ID is having two information, which is the mobile number and the IMSI. Okay, now we have service parameter information. I think the screen is okay. Just hold on, guys. Let me see. Let's see if this PCAP is the one which I'm trying to see. Credit control request. Yeah, so this is subscription ID. You can see subscription data is having the MSISD and subscription ID type is having the okay, the type of MSISD E164 format. Sorry for my bad. Okay, now time zone, then traffic case. Traffic case is this is like additional parameter we have used here. Traffic case here indicates that whether this is a terminating SMS charging scenario or originating SMS charging scenario. Okay, I don't want you to confuse here, because what happen if I keep explaining about the traffic scenario, then you'll be confused. Okay, so as of now, just remain it side. Okay, just consider the service context ID and the traffic case, sorry, and the service provider ID, sorry, not sorry, yeah, service identifier. Now the service provider ID, again the server name. Okay, and then see dbill event debit. So event debit, here we use this particular event keyword in the request, so that we can know that this is an event based charging, means pay as you go service. Okay, then the request type, event request, direct debiting request action, and service unit. So here you can see service units might be empty here. Yeah, CC money, value is nothing. Okay, currency is also nothing. Okay, so why? Because here we are having the brain on the OCS side. So OCS will decide that what will be the charge for this particular service, which is called per SMS service. Okay, so this is how it is, and this is the request, and this is the answer. You can see in the answer, the result code just success credit limit reach. Okay, means the subscriber was not having the balance. So this was the error we got. Let me check if we have any successful response. Request. Yeah, this is the successful request. You can say result code diameter success and cost of information. Cost information. I'm not sure what has been charged here, but let me check. Currency value. Yeah, value digit. So it's something, some multiple is there, but you can imagine that like this is having some currency value. Maybe it's 3 rupees, which has been charged, or 30 rupees, whatever. Okay, so the main thing is that I want to show you how the charging request comes in. Okay, what are the important AVPs which we can use to uniquely identify our business scenarios, whether it is event based, it is which service type it is content based charging services. Okay, so this is the example, and I hope I was able to explain you the thing which I think was missing in the previous lecture, the practical example. Okay, so let me just take you back here. Some of the important things you can see here, the traffic case. Yeah, let's come to the traffic case. 20 we took for MO and 21 we took for MT case. I'll tell you what is MO MTC. In my here, in this example, I told you that there is a event based services, there is a subscription based services. In our practical implementation, this is actually a real practical implementation. So what was the requirement was that even if this B subscriber send some short code to subscribe to the missed call alert services from the self-care, then that particular SMS also has to be charged. Okay, and that SMS we call it as mobile originating SMS. Why? Because customer is sending the notification to subscribe to the services, right? So let's say I want to subscribe to most missed call alert services, and my operator told me that this SMS is chargeable for subscription. Maybe let's say 100 paisa. Okay, so here you can see that 20, if traffic case is coming as 20, where is the traffic case? Let me open the traffic case in the request. Yeah, traffic case here is 20, and 20 means mobile originating. So means subscriber is trying to subscribe to this service. So if you try to subscribe to this services, then the charging element will send traffic case as 20, and for 20 MCA server will come to know that this is a subscription request and I have to charge for this particular SMS, and parallelly it will a separate request will come to the MCS for subscription related information. That is a different story. So you just have to focus that we want to charge for any kind of action. So for an action of action here, I am charging something. Okay, and for empty is empty is the same thing which I was explaining you that here once A tried to call B and this information from network goes to MCA, and MCA wants to send notification to the subscriber. Okay, and this is an event based subscription, so MCA will first deduct from OCS. This will be a empty charging, empty while terminating. So that's the reason we have took two things, MO and MT. Okay, so in my TCP dump you will see 21 scenario, maybe some example I'll get 21 also. I'll try to search here. Okay, now origin host, origin realm you can see is there, service identifier is there to uniquely identify that this is a missed call alert services. Service provider ID is just to to tell you whether this is a event based service or subscription based services. Okay, these actually parameter helps the downstream systems like data warehouse and big data for the reporting purposes. Okay, otherwise charging will be okay, but how I will report that how many revenue has been collected for subscription SMS, how many revenue collected for event based services, subscription based services, content services, these groupings and financial information can easily be extracted if these kinds of elements, these kinds of values floats on the downstreams. Okay, after the charging happens. So I hope guys things are clear now. On a different note, all you know is that whenever these kinds of charging is happening, all the respective elements are creating the CDRs. OCS is also creating a CDR, MC is also creating a CDR, network is also creating the CDRs, and all these CDRs are going to the mediation server. They are being collected, processed, distributed, and then they goes to the downstream, which is our data warehouse or big data data lakes, which will enrich those CDRs, drive some meaningful information out of the CDRs, and that can help the particular company and the business to calculate the revenue, to see the scope for more enhanced offerings to be created for generating more revenue and a good user experiences and services. Okay, so this session is all about the practical example, and we are done with it. I'll say thanks to all of you for watching my videos, and keep motivating me so that I'll come up with more such videos. Okay, I love sharing my knowledge, whatever I have got till now in my life. Thank you so much.